Welcome to the boating adventure. This is the new mooring for the swamp duck, and this is part one of the journey of how we got here. Well, a very good morning to you. As you can see, we did make it to go and see Take That last Saturday, and that was really good. I obviously could only put photographs and a little bit of video on, but I obviously can't put the sound on, otherwise I'll get copyrighted. So hence the music wasn't Take That. It's just them on video, but that was really good. We've had a slight change of plan inflicted upon us because we've been obviously observing river levels very closely in the last week, so that we can take the swamp duck to its new mooring. We had originally planned to set out tomorrow, but in actual fact we set out yesterday. That's because we're going to have to go the long way round. According to the CRT website, which does conflict with their river levels, they're not consistent. We've got different pieces of information as usual. But yesterday we woke up and discovered that the River Trent, the upper Trent, was in the yellow, so it was right, let's go while we can. But we also looked at the river levels at Olrawas on the website, and that was showing that it was still in the red. which meant that we couldn't cross the River Trent. It hadn't been updated since about the 23rd, so we were just unsure as to whether that information was correct or not, but we really just had to go with it. So we're doing the long way round. Yesterday we went up the River Soar through Loughborough, and we moored at our favourite mooring spot, which is at Barrow upon Soar. It's really nice there. It's a lovely place to be, and there's some services there too. So this is day 2, and we're off to Leicester, and we're praying that we can get right through Leicester and just above King's Lock on the Grand Union Canal. Once we've done that, then we've done with rivers. So there shouldn't be any reason why we can't complete the rest of the journey unless another lorry decides to go into a bridge or something, or there's another landslip or whatever. So this journey is going to take up to 9 days, whereas if we'd have gone the short route it would have been about 5. But it involves us going through Leicester and then up through Foxton Locks, and then it goes up to Crick. We may try and stay at Crick Marina. They've had the annual boat show there this bank holiday weekend, but by the time we get there everybody should have gone home. So hopefully we can get in there, and then we're on to fresh waters that we've never done before. We have to go through Crick Tunnel, Braunston Tunnel, we have to go through the village of Braunston, and then I'm back onto familiar territory on the North Oxford Canal, and we go up towards Rugby, and we go to Brinklow, and there is an Aquavista Marina at Brinklow, so we're hoping that we might stop there for 2 days so we can have a rest day. And that's just before the landslip. That is open, but it's restricted hours, so it's you've got to hit it right, otherwise you're going to sit there waiting for 2 hours. Once we've got through Brinklow, then we go up to Hawkesbury Junction, and then we do a right, and then we're not too far then from the new mooring, which is at, but I'll tell you that later. We're not going to do too much on the way of filming until we've got a little way further, because we've filmed this stretch a couple of times before. set off this morning at about 7:15, so it's still very early. It's only 24 minutes past 7. So this is early morning sun. It's really beautiful along this stretch, and we're coming up to the village or town, I think it's a village, of Mount Sorrel. Isn't it, on the bridge? Yeah, 1860. I'll actually see that with the sun. So we're now at Cossington Lock. This is really Steve's windlass lock, because he lost a windlass here last time we came through. Timely reminder to check that the previous person that left the lock has put the little catches down. Otherwise you wind the lock paddle up and the windlass has a tendency just to spin off and fly into the water. We're currently on the outskirts of Leicester now. This is Birstall Lock. It's quite a shallow lock, this one. So here we are, we're at the Space Centre lock, and somewhere at the bottom of that lock is a camera of mine. which was pulled into the lock when Steve grabbed hold of something as he was falling in last time we came this way. So he's under strict instructions to be very, very careful. This is the Frog Island lock. It's quite a difficult lock, this is. It takes all your strength to get the gates open. At the moment Steve's got some help there because there's another boat coming down in a minute. Well, a very good morning to you. It's Tuesday the 28th of May 2024 and it's just gone 3 minutes past 7 and we're off. Yesterday we got as far as South Wingston. Very nice mooring. We've stayed here once before, not at night, just for a lunchtime, and I had it in my mind that this would be a good stop off sometime. There is a petrol station not too far away and it was great to get Bertie the bike into action. So instead of a half an hour trip it took me about 10 minutes. I was literally there and back in 10 minutes and saves an enormous amount of time and gives my legs plenty of exercise. We are setting off today really early because we're going to see if we can get as far as Foxton, either at the bottom or if we're lucky at the top. I think, Steve, you said that they stop sending boats up, is it about 7:15?
Quarter past 6 is the last one.
6:15. Yeah. So we need to be there for 6:15 if we're going to stand any chance of getting up today. If we can do that, then the following day we can get to Crick, so we will have shaved off a whole day. So we have a choice then, either to carry on or have a day off. It's quite cool today, early start, but hopefully it'll warm up later. Okay, so we're making our way up Foxton Locks after a bit of argy-bargy. I'm not going to film all of this because it can be a little bit tedious, because once you've done one they're all the same. So we'll do this filming when we get to the top. I think there are 2 lock gates to go. We can find a mooring for tonight. Well, a very good morning to you. It is Wednesday, the 29th of May 2024, and last night we spent the night at the top of Foxton Locks. All very quiet, wasn't it?
Lovely.
And we're just setting off a little bit later this morning. We decided to have a lie in. We left about 9:15. There are no locks today, so I'm not sure what Steve's going to do with himself.
I'm going to relax. I'm going to have an easy day today.
It's just a really windy, twisty contour canal. It's now a narrow canal as well. The highlight is the Bosworth Tunnel. That has two-way traffic, so I'm not looking forward to that. It's alright going through it, but I just don't like meeting. I think last time we did it, we did actually meet a boat, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was a bit nerve-wracking.
It was okay though.
It was okay, we got through it.
No problem.
And that's about it. We're going to pull up at somewhere or other to get some petrol. And that's our last opportunity to get petrol before we get to Rugby. We're heading for Crick Marina. We have booked in for 2 nights, so we're going to give ourselves a day off. Give us a chance to get some washing done,
Relax.
do a bit of shopping, get some supplies, and just relax a bit. Well, a very good morning to you. It is Thursday the 30th of May 2024 and today we are at Crick Marina. We arrived yesterday and we decided that we'd have 2 nights here so that we can do the washing and recharge our batteries and that kind of thing and go and do a bit of shopping. We've arrived during the aftermath of the Crick boat show, and it's interesting to see how much of a state the place is in. The field's extremely muddy because obviously they had a lot of rain there towards the end of the show, so the field's very muddy where they had the main exhibitions and things, and the marina staff and the boat builders are busy trying to remove some of the larger boats from the marina, because obviously the wide beams that were on exhibition here all had to be craned in and have to be craned out because the canals are only narrow canals around here and they wouldn't be big enough to take wide beams. So it's quite an operation. It's quite interesting how much work goes into this. So when you've all gone home from your trip to the boat show, it's interesting that all the work carries on for quite some time. Okay, so I think I'm going to end this part of our travel log towards our new mooring here at Crick Marina. Tomorrow we leave here and we first of all have to go through the Crick Tunnel, and then we've got the Watford locks, and it's a similar setup to Foxton. You have to book in with a lock keeper and get yourself in the queue, and they assist you down the locks. After that we've got the Braunston Tunnel, and then there are 5 locks in Braunston itself, and then we go down to the junction at Braunston and we do a right and we go on to the North Oxford Canal, and I know a cheeky little mooring up there that I've used before, so that should be good. Then the following day we then make our way towards Brinklow, where they had the landslip, and we're going to see if we can't book into the marina there, the Aquavista Marina at Brinklow, for a couple of nights. And then on Monday we have to go through the landslip area, and it is sort of timed. They're allowing boats to go through for an hour and then they work for 2 hours, then again they let people go through for an hour and so on. So that's what they're doing. It's a limited access. And then that's more or less, we should be able to then get to the new mooring. We reckon we're booked in to get there by Tuesday. We can't get there any sooner because they don't work on Sunday and Monday, so we've got to time it so we get there on Tuesday. So I hope you've enjoyed this travel log so far, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, do take care. Go on.